Hey everyone, so welcome back. We're going to be kicking it off with our monthly favorites for the month of May. We have quite a few things in here. We got a little bit of skincare, but a lot of makeup to talk about. I did quite a few first impressions here throughout this month, and so I've been using a lot of those products, and now I have either included them in some of my favorites or unfavorites, and that is what I'm going to share with you guys today. So if you guys are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Steph, and make sure to hit that subscribe button before you guys head out. Otherwise, let's get diving right into this. The very first thing I wanted to mention is the Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. I do like the way that it leaves my skin. It doesn't feel like it's stripping the skin. It definitely feels like it's gentle, but yet it's still actually washing my skin, if you know what I mean. And it definitely leaves my skin feeling soft. It definitely does smell like blueberry. It has like a blueberry slash cleanser scent to it, but it does smell decent. I wouldn't say that blueberry is my favorite scent. I don't have a lot of blueberry scents to go off of, but it does smell pretty nice. The next skincare item I have here is by The Ordinary, and this is The Ordinary's Glycolic 7% Toning Solution. I just recently did a purchase and I bought quite a few things from The Ordinary. I was binge watching some videos and some people were talking about The Ordinary products that they were using in their skincare regimen, and I got really hooked on it, so I decided to try out a few things. I'm still testing a few other things, but I don't really have a full opinion to form. This one though, I definitely do. I've been using it now for the past couple of weeks in conjunction with another toner, and as I got rid of that one, I decided not to buy another one. You guys know how much I love my Clinique combination number 2. It's like the step 2 combination toner. That one has a definite feeling like you're really cleaning your skin. It has like a really cooling sensation, but it feels really good. This one has more of a delayed response, and then it has a tingling sensation. So it's like you're kind of cleansing your face and then nothing really happens, and then a few seconds later you feel a couple of tingles, and it's not everywhere, it's just certain spots. Mine typically are in my T-zone area. I like the price point of it. If you guys haven't checked out The Ordinary products, I definitely would. The price point on The Ordinary products are very inexpensive. I find them to be the cheapest through Sephora, not through Amazon. I've price checked both of them, and if you guys are looking into it, definitely check it out. They have a lot of really great options also if you have acne like I do. Okay, so now we're gonna kick it off with makeup, and I think the way I'm gonna go through this is the way that I would apply my makeup. The very first one I have is the Essence Prime Studio Mattifying and Pore Minimizer. I featured this in my Essence One Brand tutorial, and then I pulled it out for my Shop My Stash, and I've really been loving the way that it sits on my skin. As you guys can see, you really don't need a whole lot, and I really just focus this more on my T-zone area, like my forehead, my nose area, and then right around my chin where I tend to be the most oily. And the only thing I would say if you were to purchase this is you just really have to make sure that you blend it in, because if you don't, you will see the grayish cast to the primer, but as long as you blend it out, you should be good. I don't have any foundations to talk about this month because I really haven't picked up any new foundations, but I did want to mention this brush, which is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation. This here is number 6, and this is one of them that we got in our Ipsy Glam Bag Pluses not very long ago. I will tell you guys, I absolutely love this brush. I love using it for all my foundations. I've even used it for my powder foundations, and either one that you use it with, it comes out flawless. The way that it applies onto my skin, I do not need a beauty blender to go in with my foundation after. Like, it really does pack the punch of applying that foundation and really getting the coverage out of it, but it blends really nicely and smoothly, and you don't see any lines, and it's just really soft on the skin. I absolutely love this. This is a must-have for me in my collection. If you guys are looking to invest in a really good brush, I definitely would check this one out. Then for underneath the eyes, I will give it to the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I have to be really light-handed with this because if I get really heavy with it, I do find that it brightens almost too much, and then it looks really creepy on me. But if I just take like a nice soft brush, which is what you guys will see me applying it with, I believe that brush is the Morphe R3. If I take a brush like that and apply it underneath my eyes, I do find that it sets underneath my eyes really nicely. It keeps the brightness underneath my eyes. It doesn't change the color of my concealer, and it just really makes me look more wide awake. And I've actually been using this on my off days. I love how finely milled it is. It's really soft, really buttery, and it just does a really good job. This has been really good. It holds up really nicely underneath my eyes. If you guys are looking for a really nice setting powder that is going to set underneath your eyes and brighten up at the same time, and you guys don't want to spend a lot of money on it, I definitely would check this one out because I think this would be probably under $5 is I think what I spent for it. Okay, so let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. The very first one we're going to start off with is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. I cannot put this palette down. I have been obsessed with using every color in this palette so far. I haven't played around with the brighter colors, but I've mainly been using this more for the mattes and then kind of like those everyday colors that you pop on your lid. So today I actually used this palette to create this kind of like smoked out wing liner, and I really just used all the mattes. For the inner corner, I did take this shadow called Rich Girl, but I've played with a lot of these shadows, like I said, except the brighter ones, and I will say I really do love the formula of this. I just like the way that it applies on my lid. I like that I can use my fingers, I can use a brush. I do find the best way for me to apply it is with my fingers, but I do also love the mattes in here. They're very easy, they're standard mattes, they're just neutral, basic colors that just work with everything in this palette, and that's why I like this palette. I also do need to mention the NATASHA DENONA Lily Mini Lila palette. Oh my gosh, you guys, the blend of these shadows have just been on another level. I knew I wanted to pick up a palette that I knew I would fall in love with, and that's why I went with purples, because you guys know how much I love purples. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna try it out, and I can't put it down. Formula in here is anything like the formula in the bigger ones. That is where I feel like I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. I have yet to like swatch one of the bigger NATASHA DENONAs, and I'm scared that if I swatch one of those, I'll be like, I need you now, right now. I'm scared that if I swatch it, I'll definitely want it. To finish off the eyes, I do have a couple eyeliners that I wanted to speak about. These are actually some that I just had in my collection recently, and I've been using them nonstop, you guys. I cannot tell you how good these eyeliners are. These here are the Tattoo Studio liners from Maybelline. The one thing I love about these is just how intense they are, especially the white, which is what I have on my waterline. Biggest thing for me with these eyeliners that I fell in love with was the fact that if I put it in my waterline, it wouldn't budge. These are also liners that I have noticed that once you put them on, you really want to make sure that if you're going to smudge them out, you do it quickly or they will dry. If you are needing a good liner that is going to stay in the summer, that is not going to run or it's not going to fade away, especially like white or black, you definitely have to check these out. Like, they are that good. I literally just put them on. That blue is slightly smudging, like you can see, but they're there, right? So to finish off with my face, I will give it to the CATRICE Prime and Fine Anti-Shine Matte Setting Spray. There is some magic in this bottle, you guys. This is the first product that I have used that is a matte setting spray, does not leave white dots all over my face. Every single one that I've used leaves me white dots on my face, and some more often than others, which is why I don't use them as much anymore. And so when I got this in my Ulta haul, I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work, but we're gonna try it anyways because it's CATRICE, it's affordable, and I wanna see what it's about. And I cannot put it down. For the price point of that product, it is definitely worth a repurchase in my opinion. And you guys can see, I've only had this a few weeks and I've already used so much, and you don't need a lot. The spray on this is really nice. It's not hard, it's not like too soft, it's like perfect. So definitely would recommend it. So that there is my monthly makeup favorites, just a few products that I have been loving for the month of May. If you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys on my next video, and I will talk to you guys later.